made a, I made an NFT. This is basically what an NFT has become. Okay, this is so silly. NFTs right now are just all hype, in my opinion. Right, all hype and pixelated pieces of garbage passed off as art, or some monkey on a yacht or is with a chain on their head and like grills in their mouth. Like, I don't know what NFTs are right now. It's so beyond me right now. It's like people are like, oh yeah, it's digital art. Ugh, ugh. Look, I part of me thinks it's a way to launder money. The other part of me is like thinks it's a delusion because I'm just looking at a picture. However, NFTs in the future, now that is something different. NFTs, I believe, are the future of a lot of great, innovations, such as it is the innovative way to do a club card. What do you mean by club card? Like people who own a particular NFT or NFT collection are now part of an exclusive club, or it's a ticket to, you take tickets to like a baseball game, basketball game, whatever concert. I think it's going to be a ticket in the future. I think it's going to be representation of ID cards, or like some kind of physical aspect. There has to be in the future the connection between the real world experience, either a tangible asset or an experience, and the NFT, the digital representation of it. Because right now it's just like literally Gary Vee is doing exactly this, and it's actually not the same, because he's actually attached it to things like a wine tasting or exclusive wine events, and get a trip to tour VaynerMedia and stuff like that. If you don't know who Gary Vee is, he's just an entrepreneur, YouTube personality, blah blah blah. But I think this is the true purpose and usefulness of NFTs. I think in the future you'll be able to get into NFTs because you're part of a club, or not part of an NFT, because you're getting part of clubs because you hold an NFT backwards. You get into a party or a special event. Heck, even the Bitcoin conference coming up, I'm planning on going on. The largest whale pass is an NFT. There's an NFT collectible inside of it. I believe that NFTs are the future, but just not how it's done right now. Now, is there a project? Is there a gem out there that is bringing the NFT world into the physical world, right? This digital delusion into the physical world. Because you can't really tell me that this ape with a grill and a gold earring looking like Mr. T is going to try to freak it with like a fire hands. Like I just saw this, and it's riding on a Silver Surfer skateboard to the moon. You can't tell me that's real art. It's not gonna be on some like museum, somewhere. But if it's connected to an experience, well, now we're talking. Now, what if it was connected to an experience with real people, maybe influencers? Now we're really talking. And that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about a gem called Notable. I really like this project. Don't see any immediate downsides. No real questions. It's straightforward business plan, and it solves some of these problems, some of these angst that I have of current NFT market. That is all hype, but there's no real use case, no real utility behind it. Look, if you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. You're just going to listen to my random lizard brain thoughts. I'm just trying to get to my next Bitcoin, okay? Trying to help you to your next Bitcoin. So if you want, just leave a comment down below if you're feeling generous. Give me a like if you're feeling generous. Hit subscribe, whatever. I really appreciate it. Okay, now what are we before I even get too far into this video, I'm getting compensated for this video, okay? But that doesn't negate the fact that this is a legit project. So let's just get into it. Like Notable, it's fascinating because now we could actually try to create experiences as a creator, as an influencer. These people can create an experience, not just something on digital, but on the physical world. And so they're taking people who have a lot of influence, and they're getting them to make some kind of experience. So this could be something like a dinner, watch a movie with your favorite influence. So let's say you take Jenny from Blackpink, right? Jenny from Blackpink puts an NFT out. Hey, if you own this NFT, join me for a movie screening of my new movie, or my new song, or have dinner with me, or whatever. People are going to buy that thing, and it's going to go crazy. And once a year, you could join me for my thing. No problem. That's fantastic. So I think that's what people are going to do. Now, there are different influencers here, and so I'm sure like you could just check them out, and it seems like they have massive followings here. So this influencer is like selling, I don't know, food or something. I don't know. So and this guy's like got pictures of people. I'm saying. So these guys are influencers, and look at this. This is like 250,000 following. Okay, so you've got these influencers, and I clicked on hers. I didn't want to click on hers. I don't want to get banned. Yeah. So like you've got these different. So you could like go to a private party, fly an airplane with them, cook a meal with them. You know what I'm saying? Go on a ski trip. Can you imagine if you Bear Grylls, or I'm a Survivor fan, right? What if like JLP from Australia or Jeff Probst from United States or Boston Rob, like, hey, go to an island, hang out with them on an island, that'd be sweet. Or like Kobe, or like, oh gosh, not Kobe Bryant. Wow, that was bad. LeBron James, rest in peace. Okay, LeBron James. What if he had something? What if Michael Jordan had something? That like this is now. And what if they sold like 1,000? Hey, come to a private basketball game between a one-on-one between LeBron and Jordan. This is like a new way to interact with your favorite influencer, your favorite celebrity, or whatever, and they just to do that. And so this is like unlocks a whole bunch of stuff. Now, what if that celebrity, that influencer, doesn't want to do it anymore, or they change their mind, or they pass away? Like what happens? Well, they do have implemented this insurance policy. This insurance policy is interesting. Now, if they stop it, they're going to insure it back to the holders. They're going to like pay them off, or something right there. So here's how the basic thing is: the creator, the celebrity, the influencer puts their thing on the market, puts their NFT on the marketplace. They mint it, and here's what this NFT, this represents some kind of experience with me. Maybe a Zoom call, maybe something, I don't know, once a year, once a month. And the fans come in and buy it. Now, the fans are protected with this insurance. And, there's stake in this treasury that it gets into. And then all like the fees and stuff like that go back either to the company to grow it, or back to this treasury, or back to this insurance, making sure that this whole ecosystem works. And that's how that works. And I think it's fascinating. I think this is the new way to do NFTs. And so for businesses, you could do, there's a whole bunch of, you could raise, for the creator, for the businesses, they could raise money for particular projects, particular, whatever. Like if someone's trying to raise money for production time, studio production time, or whatever it would be, that's just a new way to do that. Or if you're like a production studio and you have the rights to Blackpink, and you say, hey, Blackpink, we're going to do this event, and we're going to sell NFTs instead of selling tickets instead. Now you're putting Eventbrite out of business. Could you imagine that? People go to the concerts, like you just go to the concert, here's your NFT, it's good for one thing, and then like special VIP pass. So people buy that. Now they could try to sell that on secondary marketplace. Like, oh, so this big song was released on this concert and I was there, and now I could sell. Like it's this whole economy now that is like unlocking a lot of doors for creators, for buyers, for fans, for businesses, for everyone. Very, very fascinating. So now the big question is, oh yeah, by the way, they've got some partners. They got some capital, investment, venture capitalists and stuff like that. So this looks good. Chain Lab, so blockchain your business. So this looks good. The team, Fully Docs team. We've got let's see, where this little Luca is a crypto expert, blockchain enthusiast. I don't know if anyone's really a crypto expert nowadays, but yeah, like Fully Docs team, you can do your research. I don't really care for the roadmap too much. It seems like they're hitting their goals. I want to see the actual platform release, and that's not happening until Q2, and the mobile application. So nothing else really matters to me until that platform launches, until someone buy the first NFT. Okay, but so, and then it's going to be like all on here and stuff. So let's take a look at the price here, and it's 0.4 cents, just under 5 cents. And yeah, we're looking at a fully diluted market cap of 5 million. Okay, 5 million. It's a very, very fascinating project. Do I recommend you buying now? It's kind of hard to say because like cryptos are like tanking and going right here. But this is something to definitely keep your eye on, because once they come out with that platform, which is in Q2, and if it works well, and they got these influencers like having awesome like experiences, like it just makes so much sense. Like if Bitcoin conference can sell an NFT and attach it to like an experience, or these influencers can do that, and then we could have, the most important thing is that insurance. Like we could have the peace of mind as fans to then like, hey, yeah, I could buy this, and depend on, these influencers, sometimes they're crazy. You know what I mean? So like the insurance part is a big thing. Anyway, guys, I'm just trying to get into good projects that make a lot of sense. Lizard brain, simple, clear cut projects, and I wanna do it with you. All right, so lizard brains, guys, cowboys, get into good projects, and I'll see you in the next